Hey, what's up, Philippi Church? Hey, just out here in Cathedral Hills. It's a beautiful sort of cloud-covered day. Just spending some time looking at the passage for this weekend, thinking and praying for you guys. And I want to just throw a couple things at you really quick in anticipation for this Sunday morning. So first of all, we're going to be looking at Acts chapter 25 and 26. So I'd invite you guys to read that. And here's what I want to talk about. You know, sometimes the way that culture talks about faith is really confusing. And unfortunately, Christians have absorbed a lot of that into their thinking. The way we think about faith in our culture today is that it's sort of an opt-in, opt-out. Hey, if it's something that helps you, if it's something that makes you feel better about yourself, if it's something that helps you become the best version of yourself, you know, or whatever it is, then great, then go for it. But there's really no necessarily need to have faith. And for those that do believe, it's really not a rational, objective, realistic, scientific, provable kind of a belief. It's just something that you choose to believe because it makes you feel better. Now, that's the way faith is thought of in our world, but that's not the way that the Christian faith is presented by the biblical authors and by the apostles. In fact, it's completely the opposite. In Acts chapter 25 and 26, Paul defends his faith, and he does so by exclaiming that his faith is, first of all, highly rational. Secondly, highly evidential, meaning there is great evidence for the faith. Thirdly, that it's experiential, that he himself, the last person in the world you would expect to believe in Christianity, actually believed he was following the risen Christ. And lastly, they presented it as being biblical. It was rooted and saturated in the Old Testament Jewish scriptures. That to me doesn't sound like an opt-in, opt-out. It doesn't sound to me like something that sort of is just a believe it if you feel like it. If it's true, then great. If it's not, you've lost nothing. That's not the way it's presented in the Bible. So we're going to take a look at the rationality and the evidentiality of our faith this weekend by examining Paul's response to the governor Festus and the king Agrippa. So I hope you'll read ahead, and I hope you'll do this too. I hope you'll post some thoughts in the comments. Help me shape my sermon. What are some of the questions that you have? What are some of the things that make you feel like maybe Christianity isn't so rational? Or maybe isn't so evidential? What are some of the questions that have been posed to you that maybe you feel like you couldn't answer? I'd love to try to work some of those into the teaching, or perhaps even have a Q&A afterwards. So I hope you guys will post thoughts in the comments. I hope you guys will join us at 10 a.m. Either live at 164th Southeast G Street downtown, or on our Facebook or on our YouTube live. Excited to be with you guys. Grace and peace